A judge in Georgia just gave an auditor the right to look at Fulton County election ballots. It's on.
I am certain Spitfire, wielder of the flame of our North.
This is solid news. This is coming from the Georgia Star News, and this is part of the Maricopa, Arizona effect. This is why they are the heroes. And all of the people in every state on the ground, especially in the swing states, that are trying to get back into the ballots that are to be stored for 22 months. This is great news because it's going to help us fix the election roll problems and find out exactly what happened in the last election. Because everyone knows something happened. That's a bipartisan issue. But we don't know exactly what happened, and we won't know until we can do forensic audits county by county looking at the ballots. This is good news. And by the way, this is after they already did a number of audits that we already knew were conducted. They were flabby audits, same thing with Maricopa. Those audits, you can just throw out the results because they weren't exhaustive, they weren't forensic. Let's take a look at the article. I have one from Georgia Star News and the other one is on the Free Republic. Let's take a look at this. Here's Henry County Judge Brian Amaro on Monday conditionally granted members of a Georgia-based coalition the right to unseal ballots from last November's presidential election in Fulton County. Members of the group Voter GA may now inspect those ballots for evidence of voter fraud. You see, in spite of the media declaring this just flat out from the top down, saying, tell all your friends, think of them all as freaks, this is a conspiracy. This is fake news. Yet why won't it go away? And why are judges now, these are officials, very carefully and very judiciously allowing them to go back in and just look at the ballots? This is all we wanted to do, is just have a look, a thorough look, a decisive look. And I'm not even saying what they find. I don't care what they find so long as they find the truth. I'm not going to tell you the outcome before I see it. But I want them to go in and look because we all smell something funny. I want them to put that feeling away by confirming that those ballots match what the final vote ended up doing. I'm just asking them to look. Anyone suspicious of that, of not wanting to look, I'm suspicious of, because I don't know and they don't know. But I want to know and they don't want to know what looking at the ballots could find. By the way, you are free to think and say whatever you believe about the election. You ought to be able to shout it from the rooftops, and you can have your opinion of whatever you want. I think we need to look. You can already conclude that you know what they're going to find. By the way, YouTube, mainstream media, CNN, Facebook, without looking at the forensic ballots, they have concluded their beliefs that this was the safest election of all time. However, they do not have empirical evidence of what the ballots will show. No one has seen it yet. So no one knows. So everyone can state your beliefs in the comments below. I love hearing from my people. I love hearing their comments that make the liberals go, "Ree!" that make YouTube go, "Ree!" This is good news. I'm Doug TenNapel in Exile.